chicken leg I grabbed.
A very D&D meal.
Very.
I walked by a Medieval Times yesterday in Boston.
Oh yeah.
Those still exist?
They do.
Yeah,
There's
we have
only
one in Toronto.
Yeah. There's one in Buena Park. It's like an hour away from me. That's like the original one in California.
Uh-huh.
I've never been to one. I've only walked by them.
It's fun. Yasmin took me to Christmas 1 year. It was pretty awesome. If you're into nights and shit.
Yeah. Dude, A Knight's Tale, my favorite movie. It's not.
I've never actually seen it.
A rare sentence.
A Knight's Tale.
A Knight's Tale is my favorite movie.
Oh god, how do you describe A Knight's Tale? Not great.
that will do it.
Yeah, I think that sums it up better than anything. Just not great.
But it's Heath Ledger's, so you want to be nice to it.
Yeah, but there's so many better things. I'm just
Like
saying.
King Arthur and Legend of the Sword. No.
Oh wow! Look at all these great actors who are in this movie.
What, Den of Thieves?
No, A Knight's Tale. It's Heath Ledger and Alan Tudyk is in it, and Paul Bettany.
Is it Alan
and...
Tudyk or Alan Tudyk?
I pronounce it Tudyk. I've heard him say his name, so it's Tudyk.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I always thought it was Turdic.
Yeah, and who directed it? Oh.
What?
That's weird.
Brian Helgeland, the guy who wrote L.A. Confidential.
I like that movie though.
And he also wrote The Postman in the same year, and he wrote Mystic River.
That's a
nothing
good
about him as a
track record.
So there's nothing about him as a director aside from he did A Knight's Tale.
Okay, so that must be it.
He directed 40. He directed 42.
The Jackie Robinson movie
The Jackie Robinson movie
from like 3 years ago.
from like 3 years ago.
Was
that
it
also
already
has
3 years ago?
and it also has Alan Tudyk in it.
Everybody has their favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Harrison Ford was in this movie.
Which one? A Knight's Tale?
42. 42. Yeah,
Den of
if he was in
Thieves?
if he was in A Knight's Tale, it would be a better movie.
Could you imagine?
Are we streaming by the way?
Yeah, we are.
Oh wait,
We are.
are you kidding? I told you.
Hi.
I'm gonna trim.
I told you to tell me to go live. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the.
There's nobody watching yet. I'll trim it. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I'll trim it down in the highlight.
Okay, fine.
Sure.
What? We're just talking about A Knight's Tale.
Yeah, we're just shooting this. I mean, I guess it's sort of on brand for D&D, eating chicken and talking about A Knight's Tale.
Don't even worry about it. You do your formal opening whenever you're comfortable, and I'll just trim it down.
All right, fine. Are we ready to go? Ready to get back on this?
I
Well, I
Yes,
figured
yeah.
we were waiting for Lee, but I figured I'd at least get it started instead of.
Yeah. I left her a message just to hop on Discord whenever she gets the chance, and
Yeah.
then there'll be a little bit of time for recap and all that shit. So,
Fair.
all right. So here we go. Here's the official opening. Thanks, Evan. Hello and welcome everyone to the Dungeon, folks. This is our, I believe, our 5th or 6th. I can't count.
I think
Whatever
it's number
session.
5.
I think it's number 5. I think it's officially
It's
number
session
5.
5.
Session 5. Yeah, because we had 0. That's why I'm confused. Anyway, so welcome. We're continuing from quite a cliffhanger from last episode. This is our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, where we had the young folks stop talking about music and TV, and video games and all that other stuff, so we can pick up some dice and try to rob a train, apparently. And
Try
Get my
the
dice
keyword.
Disaster.
and disaster. So yeah, a bit of a recap. All of our brave adventurers in the jungle, the dangerous city-state, have decided to finally get some train passes so that they can explore this massive city for free of charge. And doing so has led them on a quest to help out the Queen, who is a powerful woman of the Undercity. And their mission was to rob a train of the great, sort of fantasy subway system that this city has by robbing a gnome conductor of his little power and identification crystal. So there was an attempt, and the train has been stopped. But currently, the gnome was alerted of this plan, and in trying to remove the crystal, both Flint and Ori suffered a lot of damage, and Merritt was downed by the gnome, who proves to be a little more potent in magic than maybe some people thought. And in an attempt to finally fix this, Deborah the Cuttier, your companion and leader on this mission, exited only to have the ground rumble and a land shark, a massive beast, appeared.
Is this
Since
where I
the
play the theme for Street Sharks?
If you wish, you've been accosted by a street shark. Only he's not here to, start tearing dudes up for, street justice. I don't remember street sharks. I don't even remember what their names were.
The show?
Yeah, I don't remember it at all. I know I watched it as a kid.
Oh, buddy.
All right, well, we'll talk more street sharks after the game.
What show is this?
Street Sharks from 1994?
Is that a cartoon?
It was
Cartoon.
It was pretty great.
I am 28 and I've never heard of this show.
Well, it was like
Oh,
Teenage
that.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, but not. So
It was basically not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I know this.
it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they said, but what if they were sharks? And that's what it is.
Oh.
Anyway, so you got
Oh,
attacked.
that.
Okay, I get this. All right.
Anyway, you've been attacked by a street shark, and this is where we're going to pick up. So with that being said, I'm going to switch my camera. Evan, click
Yes.
my screen
Got
so
it.
that
Done.
I am projecting, and I'd like everyone to start rolling me some initiative.
Yes.
I'm down. What do I do?
Still roll initiative, so whenever you get picked back up. So Travis will probably not be able to join us today. Leanne, our favorite Dragonborn monk, will probably swoop in later. Hi, I'm Alex Suffolk, your Dungeon Master, by the way. I forgot that in our discussion about Street Sharks in the intro. People all know you. So here, how about this? Everybody introduce yourself and give me your initiative at the same time. There you go. I'll roll for Ori. Oh, pretty well. All right.
Yay.
I'll go first.
Yeah, please.
I'm Ryan Gibbs, the music editor for the Young Folks, and my initiative is 16.
16, cool.
My name's Evan Griffin, the games editor for the Young Folks, and my initiative is a drum roll. Can I get a drum roll, please? 19!
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Damn.
I thought you were going to be ironic. That's actually
No.
really good.
4!
Okay.
That's what I was waiting for.
Okay. So me?
Yeah.
What dice do I roll?
D20.
D20. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm Justin Currow. I'm just a staff writer for the Young Folks, and I rolled a 16.
Wow, you guys are doing really good. All right.
dang.
Dang indeed. Okay. So, let me reacclimate you guys with the terrain here. So currently, this is the train that you are on. You're all sort of currently clustered, in the what is it? The conductor's coach. What is the front of a train called? I completely forgot.
The front of a train.
Yeah, the cockpit, the train cockpit, I guess. So here we are,
The
Flint.
scuttlebutt.
The scuttlebutt. At the front of the scuttlebutt, we have Flint, and he is knocked down. And we also have Merritt. He is also knocked down. Yeah, Alex. You guys are both stabilized. You are fine, but you're currently
We're alive,
taking.
not working.
Yeah, you're currently a little sleepy. We got Ori here standing pretty weak, but still on his feet. Alexandros, you're doing fine, although you're a little probably stressed. And far off camera is our tiefling friend, hustling back. He'll probably make it on the field in like 6 turns, if he's booking it.
Jeez.
Okay.
Here's your crossbow friend. Here is the gnome, and here's our street shark friend.
Street
Jeez.
Sharks!
Yes, indeed.
Sorry.
So, the gnome goes first, and hearing this massive roar, seeing everybody sort of get a little frantic, he sort of looks around. He does a couple of like Naruto hand signs, and then
What?
like 4 of him appear.
Oh no.
Seriously.
3 identical clones. And he duplicates himself, and he starts booking it.
He starts booking it.
He starts booking it.
So he casts mirror image and starts looking. Good plan, guy.
He cast mirror image and started booking it. Yeah, that is exactly right.
Okay.
And that is his turn. And now it is Flint. You are sleeping.
Oh, that's my move.
Unfortunately.
That's my own fault.
It is now Ori's turn. In lieu of Leanne being here, I'll just say that Ori will get out of the door. Here's the door for the compartment of the scuttlebutt, and he will reunite with Deborah the Cuttier over here. Merritt, it is your turn. You are sleeping.
This is fun.
Okay, so now it goes to Alexandros, and I was watching over Justin. I was watching over the playthrough last time, and I told you that you couldn't cast Spare the Dying twice. I actually think you can if you wanted to use it as your bonus action and your action, because a Grave Cleric, I don't know if it's only bonus actions for you now, or you can choose which way to do it. So,
because I think, didn't I use Spare the Dying on both of them the last time?
You did, but it was 2 separate turns. I think going forward, you'll be able to cast it twice in 1 turn if you want to, but that's like your whole turn. So to level that out, I'll let you cast 2 healing spells your turn. If you want to do Cure Wounds and Healing Word, I'll let you do that because that sort of balances out. I assume you'd want to get these guys up first thing.
Well, it's all really I can do. They're basically like nothing right now. So yeah, heal both of them.
All right. So here's the deal. You do max heal when people are at 0 because you're a Grave Cleric, which is pretty good. So you can choose one of them to go up to 12 hit points for your Cure Wounds, and one of them can go up to 8 hit points with Healing Word. So who gets 12? Who gets 8?
Okay. 12.
I will remind you that my hit points are 17. So
and Flint also has his ability to Second Wind.
What does Second Wind do?
He can heal himself.
Oh.
Wait, even when I'm unconscious, I can do that?
No, but when you wake up, you can use your bonus action.
As in, like, okay, I can use that as a bonus action if I don't have full health. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess I'll use the 12 hit points one on Merrick and then the other one on Flint.
Okay, so let me put that in the dock. You guys both wake up, and so mark, Alexandros, that you've used 2 of your spell slots.
Okay, guys, I only have 1 left.
All right.
Badoop and badoop. It is now Deborah the Cut Ear's turn, and she will just sort of shout to all of you, do not engage the land shark. You are not equipped for that. I'll handle it. You guys get the gnome.
Where's the land shark? Behind us?
It's currently over here. It is now Karnov's turn, and he is off camera, huffing and puffing and running.
Cool. Alright, so
it is now the land shark's turn.
Oh geez, oh dang.
It's
and
sentient.
You guys just hear a like something crashing, and you feel a tremor as the ground vibrates again.
It's going underground.
Oh my god.
Yup.
Oh, Diglett.
Oh, Diglett. So he's actually gonna come out right there.
Why?
And he bursts through. And he's staring right at the gnome, or gnomes plural.
He's a hungry boy.
Yeah, he'll be like right there. And he gives a bellowing roar. And it's now the gnome's turn. And he goes, ah! And swiftly pivots away and starts booking it again. This guy will get an opportunity attack. So this is gonna be some shit. Let me get where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Mirror image. There we go. Boom. Yep. So first, let's see if that. Oh, actually, that might miss. That will be an 11 to hit him. And yeah, that will actually just miss. So you see the creature now, like all looking out the windows. This giant, looks sort of like a great big like bull, but it's like got like iron hides. Its face is shaped just sort of like a spade, like a spearhead, and it's got all these claws that seem perfect for burrowing. It's kind of like a big mole, but if a mole was made like to be like a bullet or an arrowhead, yeah, it's Doug Trio Land Shark. That's his name, and he misses his bite, so he tries to snap at the gnomes, and they all just start scurrying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you hear him shout, "Best friend! Best friend! Protect my escape!" And then you hear a roar, another separate roar further down the hallway. And Merritt, you see this blue smoke sort of form and condense behind him and take shape as a blue dragon.
Huh.
Oh.
Groovy.
How does that work?
Awesome. Oh, great. Oh, gee. Oh, dang.
cool.
Oh man! Oh jeez, Rick. Can't
Oh,
do
dang.
that.
Let me actually let's put him turn him that way so we can still see.
Profile.
Yeah. Anyway, Flint, it's your turn.
Ah! I am awake. Okay, alright, so I've got a land shark to
Yeah, actually-
my left. I got a dragon behind me, and the gnome we're chasing after is in front of me. Right.
No, you're over here.
I'm there. Behind. Okay, on the other side of the dragon. Man, there's a lot
Yeah.
going on here.
There is a lot going on. Let me move. The
You're
dragon.
level 2.
The dragon's right here.
Okay.
The shark's right here. You're right here. You'll have to get out over here and then
Alright.
like sort of book it around this way.
But I'm gonna have to use my second wind to heal myself at the stage anyway, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. I'm gonna opt to do that. Do I roll? I just roll a d20 to do a second win, right?
It's a D10, and then you
10.
add your fighter level, so it'll be a D10 plus 2.
Got it.
Actually, I think there's a door. Yeah, there's a door on both sides, so you can just pop out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can basically like get like toe to toe with the dragon.
Okay. Okay. I did roll a 9, plus 1 is 10.
Okay, so you get 10
Oh,
health.
sorry,
health
no,
points
sorry,
back.
plus 2, so that's 11.
You get 11 health back. So you're up to now 23 out of 24.
Good enough.
And you still have your action.
I do still have an action.
So you can get as far basically to the dragon
Yeah.
if you wish. You can also you can use your action to dash, or you can start throwing stuff. You can attack the dragon. It is all up to you.
I guess I'm just gonna have to take my long sword and hack at the dragon, huh?
All right, go for it.
But the...
What? What? What else would I do? 15.
Not provoke the dragon, maybe. Instead, you know, the other thing. The thing that is less large and will kill us all.
15. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
Which is... Sorry, remind me, D10?
Yep.
Plus strength modifier?
Yeah. So it'll be plus 4.
14.
14. All right. So you swing your sword through, and it cuts through him surprisingly easily, and he just like goes right through him. swing, and you notice he's not even phased by your cut. He's not even bleeding. It doesn't seem like it left any mark, but your blade went just like right through him.
Oh.
What?
Is it an illusion? Oh.
Yeah, it might be an illusion.
Great. Great. Awesome. A perfect damage roll, and it's a goddamn illusion.
Well, at least we know we don't have to kill the dragon if it's an illusion.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Alright. Good practice. Good practice. Alright. That expels my turn, I'm assuming.
If you want, you can also action surge if you want. Otherwise, that's it.
Can I action surge to... Well, hold on. So the gnomes that are behind the dragon are not the real gnome.
He is there, but
He's
he has
there.
copies of him. But he has copies of himself.
Okay. I am going to throw one of my 2 hand axes.
Are you Sorry, are you action surging?
Action surging.
Okay, so you can throw both of your hand axes towards him.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will throw both of my hand axes. Can I aim at one or both?
So I roll. You can wait. So what are you asking?
Can the throwing of my hand axes be at 2 separate subjects?
Well, you're still. Yeah, you don't know which one's which. So
Okay,
you're just
alright.
sort of throwing. All
Okay,
right, so
I'm just throwing
throw
in
it.
the general direction. Yep. So D20.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
11.
11.
Yeah.
That will hit. Yeah.
Ah, shocking. Okay, and 1d10 or 2d10?
So your hand axe. Oh, actually. Yeah. Okay. So it's a D6 for your hand axe.
D6.
Yeah. D6 plus 4.
D6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, wait, that's a D8. I'm sorry. D6.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's impossible.
Nope. D3. 7.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
All right, so you throw it, and actually, since he rolled a fucking 5, your axe actually finds the real one, and it hits him just like square in the ass. So now you see one of the gnomes sort of bleeding and hobbling, and then the other copies all sort of adopt the axe after that. And then actually, he's got...
all the copies have been hit in the butt squarely.
Yeah, now it looks like you have 4 goblins all with axes in their butt. Let's see if he... Wow. He can't roll for shit anymore because you guys fucked him up. So he fails his concentration check, and so as soon as you hit him with the axe and he yelps, the dragon fizzles away. It was indeed an illusion.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
That was a short-lived tactic for him, but there you go.
Oh, honey.
I'll take it.
All right, so roll your other attack.
Me?
Yeah, you have 2 axes.
Oh, right, because I have 2 axes. All right.
Yep.
2 plus 4.
That'll be a 6.
Yes.
That will miss. So your second axe, ting. It goes through one of the illusions and sort of scuttles by its feet, and it's just like in the ground right there.
Okay.
That will be your turn then.
That was a pretty active turn, if I must say.
Yeah.
So it is Ori's turn, and he will. He'll just get behind Deborah, who's told everyone not to engage the thing. All right. Merritt, it is your turn.
All right. I just want to let you know that Merritt is panicked, and he'll be rolling at a disadvantage this turn.
Go for it. That's fine.
He tries to get out of the train, so let me stumble and out the other door away from the lantern, like the other side. And how many dice do I have to throw for a disadvantage? 2?
2, and you take the lower.
All right. So I got an 11,
Uh-huh.
and I got an 11.
What are you trying to do?
Stumble out of the door.
Okay, yeah.
I rolled
Oh, come on.
straight 11s.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're scared, 10 would be the DC. So yeah, you opened the door. Congrats. Which door?
Yay!
Do you want to go out this way, or do you want to go out this way?
Not the one with the land shark, for the love of God.
Okay. So yeah, otherwise you were staring right, like you locked eyes with him, like
Yeah, there's no way I can stab myself out of this one. I'm gone. Bye.
Okay, so you've opened the door. What would you like to do?
Get out of train.
Okay, you're out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can move 2 more spaces.
And he just sputters around for a bit. This is the end of his turn.
Okay,
Okay.
Alexandros, it is your turn.
Just a question. Sacred
Yeah.
Flame is the one where like fire comes from the sky, right?
Yeah,
And that's an attack, right?
yeah.
Can I Sacred Flame him?
Which one?
The goblin gnome.
The gnome. Okay, so I believe it has a range of. Let me whip out the book here. I believe it has a range of like 30 feet, so you have to be able to see him. Let me just double check it. Because that'll depend on where you need to move. Anyway, 60 feet. Okay, so you just need to be able to see him, so you can actually choose to. You can stay in the train and sort of like get over here and just like point over it, or you can get out and join people. It is up to you, but 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So your options are either get out of the train and basically get like right next to Flint,
Okay.
or stay on the train and basically be like behind him and look out the window and target that way.
Okay. I'm gonna stay in the train and look from behind just in case.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Okay, so he's got to make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 19 plus 2. That is a 21. I believe your spell save is 13 or 14.
Okay, and what do I have to roll?
Well, no, so he dodged it.
Okay.
With Sacred Flame, they got to make a dexterity save, and then if they fail it, they get hit. If they don't, then they keep going.
Okay.
And so after your turn, everyone hears and feels. He hears a dong 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 dong, and feels an even greater rumble as you see Flint. The other train coast by on the tracks.
Ah.
So you know that line is still active. But good thing nobody was on it. So it is now Deborah's turn, and she will walk over here and shoot the land shark with her big, heavy crossbow. And ooh, a 19. That's actually a crit for her. So good job on you. Where did my other D10 go? There it is.
Oh yeah, that's right, crossbow damage.
Ooh, yeah, heavy crossbow. She has a big one. Okay,
This
damn.
is some funky damage right here.
That is. I don't know if you saw it. That's a 6 and that's a 0, so that's a 10. So she did 21 damage to this thing.
It's hot diggity damn.
Damn.
I love crossbow damage. Good.
Yeah, and that thing is not happy. She shoots it like right in his mouth, and yeah, he's pissed.
I imagine he would be.
He's staring right at her, and then she starts booking it this way. So she popped out. Just one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as 6. As she's running, she's like, Siri. How many? I don't know why I'm activating Siri every time we're doing. I think it's like anytime I say dexterity or history, she thinks I'm saying "Hey Siri." It's really weird. Anyway, as she's running, she's banging the walls and trying to make as much noise as possible. It is now Karnov's turn. He runs.
That's all he can do.
It is now the creature's turn, and you hear a and he is pissed at her. And let's see, Yep, that'll be enough. He can still take a swipe at her. So that is a 19 to hit. That would hit. She will use her luck point to make him roll a 5 instead. So that will miss. So he goes to bite, and you watch as she just like whoosh ducks out of it. This woman with all the bandages over her head. She's really showing off her dexterity. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's the word dexterity. Siri, stop. It's the word dexterity. Activate Siri. That's hilarious.
That is the title of the episode.
Dexterity, Siri. I hate Siri throw. Jesus Christ. Okay. It is now the gnome's turn. And let's see. The gnome, staring at you, Flint, will pull the axe out of his butt.
Oh no! Don't do that.
And then you watch as 3 of these little gnome copies all sort of point at you, and these little darts shoot out of his fingers.
Uh-oh.
And they all go in your direction.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Okay. 2, 8 plus 3. You take 11 points of force damage as magic missiles bombard you.
So
And then he-
puts me at...
And then he starts running.
So it puts me at 12
Uh-oh.
points.
And that will be his turn. Flint, it is you.
I guess I gotta chase him.
Okay. You're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And he's all clustered right here, so you can swing at him if you like.
I guess that's my best option. Do the smashy smash. 14.
Okay. So that would hit, but as you slice, whooshing, you hit one of the little shadow
One of them
clones,
phases out. Okay.
and it phases out.
Okay.
I believe that was
I think
that
that's
was-
the turn, right?
yeah, it's it.
Yeah.
It is Ori's turn, and he will help Deborah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just start throwing darts at him. So, that is not enough. That will be a what is that for her? That's a 13. That is not enough to pierce his really thick steel hide. And yeah, that's it. She'll sort of, Ori will just sort of pose, get ready with his spear. Merritt, it's back to you.
Alright, so, I have collected myself at the back of the train, and then I remember, not remembering what it's called. I know what it's called, but he doesn't. The Thing, he remembers the switch, and realizes he needs to get the Thing, and I'm gonna do my favorite standby move, and guess what we're doing? We're hiding in shadows.
Ow! Fuck you.
Should not have healed you.
Wait and see what I do. Alright, so I need to roll a d20 for that?
Yeah, roll. It's just a stealth check.
Alright. 13.
Good to know.
And I can still move, correct?
Yes, you can.
Alright, so I'm gonna move towards the gnomes as much as I can go.
Okay, so there's a sort of a train in your way. You can go
Yes,
around.
I'm gonna get in the train and back out, and in that train back out the door again.
4. Okay, you can get to like there,
Perfect.
and I guess hide behind that wall. All right, there you are.
Yes.
Okay, Alexandris, it is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna. Because
there-
Flint,
Is there
So-
any way you can possess the land shark?
Is the land shark dead?
The land shark is far from dead. He has a bolt sticking in his mouth, and he's really angry, but he's still raring to go.
Because I think I can only possess the undead, or like the dead, right?
Ah.
You can turn undead. You can like turn them away. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only turn the dead. um,
Well, good to know.
yeah, the gnome. They are still within viewing distance from me, correct?
No, they have just walked on the other side of this wall, so you have just lost eyesight with them. You can see Flint, but like that's it.
Okay.
They're sort of behind here.
Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna have to leave the train to go see
Yeah. So
the
1,
gnome.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get like there, and then yeah, you could just see the gnomes.
Okay. Okay. I still have like a move to attack, correct?
Yeah, you still have your action.
Okay. Flint, should I crossbow or should I try again for Sacred Flame?
I don't know.
Crossbow.
Crossbow? Crossbow it?
Yeah.
I-
Yeah. Save your magic points.
Well, it's a cantrip, so I don't think I use any magic for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Crossbow rolls are fine.
use a crossbow anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna crossbow it.
All right, go for it. So it's a D20
It's a
plus 2, I think.
Okay, D20 plus 2, so 10.
10.
I think I have an attack bonus of 4. It says plus 4.
Oh, for crossbow? Oh, then yeah, then that's
Yeah.
14. 14, and that will hit. Let's see if you hit him or one of his little copies. You hit him. He can't roll for shit, so roll your damage.
Which is which die?
I believe it's a D8. I think it's just a straight D8. Or is it a D8 plus 2?
It's a 1d8 plus 2.
Alright, there you go.
So d8, so 7, I guess, plus 2. So 9.
9 points of damage. Okay. So, 2 questions. What's your line? And then 2, do you want to kill him or do you want to take him down?
Oh,
That's what you're doing.
Is this where he makes his one-liner?
Yeah, what's your one-liner as you shoot this gnome running away?
No pressure
got
or
it.
anything.
I didn't think about
Gnome
this.
pressure?
Gnome pressure. Oh, dear God. Yeah, just gnome pressure. I don't know. I'll think of a better one.
No pressure? I don't know.
What about when you're not fighting gnomes?
So Alexandros bursts out of the train, runs up behind you, Flint. You hear gnome pressure. As the arrow shoots out and sinks. Where are you shooting the gnome? Where are you aiming?
Let's go for the head.
Just shoots straight between the eyes of this gnome, and he just goes flying back from the force, dead. And the other two fizzle out. As there's now a gnome corpse. It's also at this moment that you hear trung 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 trung.
Get the thing, I whisper from
So
the
there
shadows.
is a train coming along pretty soon.
How soon?
Like next turn soon.
Okay, as in I need to get the hell out of the way soon.
You need to get the crystal
Yeah.
first, my guy.
Yeah, that.
Where did we leave that? The gnome has it?
The
The
gnome,
gnome has it.
the gnome was holding it. He wrenched it from Ori and he booked it.
Right. Okay.
So it was literally in his hands as he went down.
Okay.
That is our thing. That is why I ran out of the train, my dude.
All right. So it is now Deborah's turn, and she will pull out her rapier and start poking at this thing's mouth. So that is a 10. That will actually no 13 still misses, and that is also a 10, and that misses. Good job. But she's distracting it. Karnov is still running. He was 300 feet behind. He is now 120 feet behind.
Huh.
So I guess he's like way back here off camera. He's coming. He's huffing. He's puffing.
Tieflings.
Mm-hmm. It is now the creature's turn, and it will swipe at her. Okay, that is a 7 plus 7, 14. That will miss her. So it goes and snaps at her, and she just dodges out of the way. Sort of like a bullfight. Ori's watching it. He's having a great time. You guys have no idea this is happening. It would be the gnome's turn, but he's dead. Flint, it is your turn.
Okay. So I need to... Okay, so how far is it from where I am to where the gnome's body is?
You could get there in 10 feet.
Okay, and how many feet is it from where the gnome's body is to where I can get off the tracks after that?
So 10. You could probably just run up and then run back. So like...
So
okay. 2.
I'm just
one,
gonna.
2, 3.
I'm just going
yeah,
to
so
like
you
a
could go,
crazy
you could go
man,
here.
run at the gnome, grab his body, and then just book it to the right as soon as I can get off the tracks.
Okay, so you're just going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Roll me an athletics check to try and scoop up the gnome and keep booking it.
Does he still have his inspiration point?
Yes, he does.
I do still have my inspiration point. Would that come in handy here?
You could choose just to instantly succeed at this instead of. But you can also roll, and if it fails, choose to use it instead.
Well, because I have an athletics. I have 6 in athletics.
Yeah.
Does that add to my roll?
Yes, it is an athletics check, so it's a D20 plus 6.
Oh,
okay.
Gee.
So 16.
16. That is enough.
Okay.
So you watch Alexander as Flint seems to be charging towards the oncoming train, but instead scoops up the gnome, runs, and just like slides past the little area right here. It is now Ori's turn. He will run up and just start stabbing at the thing from behind. And oh man, that was almost a crit. It went from the 20 to the 2. So that I hate. That is the worst.
It's the worst roll in the game.
How close they are?
Yep.
22. Ugh. Anyway, so his spear is ineffective, unfortunately, and he will back up. And the guy's so focused he doesn't even realize. Merritt, it is your turn.
I am going to walk towards Flint. How many faces can I make?
So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can use your bonus action to keep running if you wish, because you have your cunning action.
Can I ask Flint to throw me the body of the gnome?
Yeah.
He can do that on his next turn, but yeah, you can shout it out. So
All right.
You can get right there.
All right.
Anything else you want to do?
Prepare to receive a dead body.
Prepare to receive a dead body. Okay, you ready your action to catch a dead gnome. Alexandros, it is now your turn.
Can I run back to the train?
Yeah, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to go inside the train?
Yeah, so that they can't sue me.
6. And as you burst in, you notice the dwarven woman who's still there, a bag of potatoes scattered across the ground. She's like, what's happening?
Just a little disturbance outside. No worries.
He laughs like that at her too.
Don't worry about it. More potatoes fall.
Can I help her like pick up the potatoes?
You can you can use your action to pick up potatoes for her. She appreciates it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Roll
that. I'm
a
gonna
check
be nice.
on the potatoes.
Yeah, roll
That's
quick.
charm points.
Roll a quick
Roll it.
sleight of hand check for your potato pickup.
Roll a religion check.
Okay, hold on. My sleight of hand is 0, so that's a d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 15.
You gather 15 potatoes. She's really happy.
Guys, I'm winning it.
15 potatoes.
All right. It is Deborah. She will keep stabbing away at this thing.
I'll be right back.
That is an 8. That will, man. Now she rolled a crit, and now she's just like rolling shit. So that will be, I believe. Let me pull up her stats. I think that's a miss. Rapier, yeah, plus 8. So that one will hit though. So she does a nice little 10 points of damage on that guy.
Giggity dang.
And it's at this point that you see Flint, another train scooting on by.
How frequent are the trains on that track?
Every 3 turns. Actually, no, every other turn.
That will come in handy in a second.
Karnov is still running.
Oh, are you doing what I think you're gonna do?
What? But pick his pockets and then throw them on the track? Yes. That's exactly
Okay,
what I'm gonna
alright,
do.
that's exactly what you're planning on doing. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I'm a chaotic neutral thief. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Okay.
So it's at this point, at the monster sort of reeling back from her blow, will burrow once again, and Deborah will get an opportunity attack. And that will hit. So it's another 11 damage on him.
Wow, she's kicking his ass.
Well, he's got a lot of health, so he digs down to the only other place where he's heard any sort of vibration from people running around. Whoosh! And you're now both face to face, Merritt and Flint.
Huh.
As a land shark, a straight shark has burst through the wall.
Guys.
It would be the gnome, but the gnome is dead. Flint, it's your turn.
Oh god.
So you have
as
two
I
options,
drop my
bud.
character sheet. I guess I'm gonna need to. Okay, so if I throw the gnome body to Merritt as he intended, is that my action for my turn?
I would say yes.
Okay.
All right, because I'm gonna let you in on what I'm gonna do on my turn. If you do that, I'm going to book it to the other side of the thing and then leave. So you have an option to either throw me the thing and have no backup, or drop it and you have backup.
Can I one-hand my longsword?
Yeah, then it's a D8. That's usually how it's done, actually.
I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna keep the gnome in my clutches.
Okay.
And one hand my long sword at the street shark.
Okay, you whack the street shark. Go for it.
Let's see. D8 plus.
Well, first you gotta roll the D20 to see if you hit.
Right, D20.
It's D20 plus 6.
16.
16 just misses.
What?
So you swing your blade at him, and it just shink. It slides off of his shiny steel head, and it deflects off
Well,
of it.
that was a natural 16.
Oh, it was a natural 16?
That was a natural 16. So
you didn't add your modifier.
I didn't add the modifier yet. Sorry,
Oh,
I read it. I read it
Yep.
aloud as a. Okay, so my.
Yeah.
My
So it's a
D20.
24
Yeah.
or a 22.
Okay. Hold on. 16 plus strength modifier, right?
It's your attack bonus, so it's strength modifier plus proficiency. So it'd be plus 6. So it'd be 22.
So 22. Okay.
Okay, that.
boy.
Sorry,
That
I read the number off as it rolled, and I had yet to do the math.
Okay, yeah. Please tell me the final number, because that
Got it.
that
Done.
changes thing. Yes, 22 will hit. So then
Okay.
it's a D8 plus 4.
Okay.
Wow.
So instead of your blade sliding through the top of his head, it cuts in and sort of like where the plates meet, and you jab into a little socket of flesh.
Okay, the final number of the D8 plus the modifier is 6.
6. There you go.
Okay.
Howdy.
That would have sucked.
All right. And he looks at you, and he's really angry.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right. It's Ori's turn. He's gonna try running over to you guys. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Man, he can book it, huh?
He can book it even faster. I just
He's
don't want to
a boogie.
spend it. I don't want to spend any of Lee's key points while she's not here. Merritt, it's your turn.
I'm still hidden in shadows, right?
At this point, no, considering the thing burst through the ground, and he can kind of, I'll just tell you, he can sense where people are stepping, because he's a burrower.
Okie doke. Do I still have some of that poison left?
No, the poison was one use, and you used it on the gnome.
Alright. So, I have, in my possession, a clear vial of something or other.
That
I don't know
is
what it
correct.
is.
That is the clear vial that you took from Old Greeny's
Old
basement.
I have no idea what it is, but
That is true.
I'm for certain it's not water. It don't look like no water to me. And I know my way around wizard bullshit. So guess who's throwing a clear vial of something or other at this thing?
What if it turns it into a big acid gelatin land shark?
Don't risk
Good.
it.
Good. Let's do some crazy shit today.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
throw it at him. Go for just roll an attack roll.
roll an
like-
attack roll.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
modifier as you would your dagger. It's basically the same shape of your dagger.
All right, so it's a D8, nice old D8.
Well, it's a D20 to see if you hit.
D20
always-
see if I hit.
It's always the D20 to see if you hit, and then it's the dice for the damage.
I rolled an 18.
18, that will hit. So you throw the vial, and it splashes against him, and he turns into a beholder. And
Oh, come on!
no.
Oh,
It's literally
Thank God.
water.
never
It's literally
mind. Never
it was
mind.
a vial. It was a vial of water.
Don't do that to us.
I was so excited.
It literally was a vial of water the whole time. And that's why I'm so glad you held on to it. Because so you watch as Merritt pulls out this vial, and he's like, "Yeah, this is gonna be awesome." And he chucks it at the thing, and it's just, and he gets a little wet, and that's it.
I'm so happy I saved that. I'm so happy.
Sorry to give you guys a heart attack. I just thought that'd be fun.
No, that was great.
Dude.
In the video, I am the beholder. They'll never know.
I know. You have your. You could throw another dagger if you want, or you have your bonus action. That was your action to pull it out and throw it.
Okie doke. So I'm going to. What do I have on me?
Good question.
One of the things I do indeed have on me is a freaking longsword. For my
Yeah.
somehow one of my thief has a longsword. So I'm going to
Didn't you
Be a
stole
thief.
it off of somebody's body? That's why.
I killed someone and stole their longsword. Correct. Yes, that is the MO of my character. Welcome to Merritt. The chaotic neutral thief. He steals crap off of bodies. So I'm going to swing this stolen longsword from dead guy onto Landshark.
You're going to throw the longsword.
Sure am. Yes, I am. Boy, howdy.
Okay. I am going to say you have to roll at disadvantage, as this is your bonus action. You're not proficient in longswords. No, I mean you are proficient, but you're not used to strength weapons. And yeah, just roll disadvantage. But I'll let you do it. Sure.
Sure, great. All right. So that was a 17,
Okay.
and the other one is a. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna roll it again. A 13.
A 13 will miss. So as you watch Merritt run out, throw a bottle of water at him, and then look around in his backpack, pull out a sword, throw that at him, and it just clink, bounces off of him. Alexandros,
I was useful.
it is your turn. You are surrounded by potatoes.
Help me, please.
Is he inside the train or outside the train with us?
He's inside the train.
He's
I-
inside the train.
I'm referring to us as potatoes, Evan.
I clearly have
no
my
difference.
I clearly have my hands filled with these potatoes. Like
Make
Jesus.
a roll of religion check on the potatoes.
Don't throw religion at me. I'm the cleric.
You would be advantageous at the role to learn about potato religion. Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to run out of the train to like help them.
You
Okay.
think?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
Can
right
I
there.
see the
Yes.
ground shark? Okay.
You can see him.
So I can attack him.
I love how we
You
keep
can.
calling it different things.
I know.
Yeah, the street shark.
I haven't even told you guys its real name. Like I've been calling it a land shark, but it's not even
Yes,
what it
he
is.
called it a ground shark. I'm calling it a street shark.
A street shark. All right,
Okay.
go. What are you doing?
I'm gonna crossbow it again because that helped me before.
Go for it.
Okay, so D20.
Yep.
I got a 14.
A 14 will miss.
Oh wait, 14 plus 4. So
18 will hit.
18. I'm sorry.
The second number's important.
Okay, I always forget the attack bonus. Okay, so
Yeah.
18, so then 1d8.
Yeah, his magic number is 17. If you haven't figured it out.
Okay, so 7 plus 2 is 9.
9 points of damage. Whew. Okay. It's at this
Boy.
point that Deborah, you can hear her shout, "The one thing I said was don't engage!" And she starts running.
How
1,
can
2,
you not?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And she yells, "Dwarf,
Hmm.
try taking it to the tracks."
Ah, okay. So I just needed to chase me into the tracks?
Drop the body, dwarf.
Yes.
Are we sure I should be dropping the body?
Take the crystal.
You can take
Put
the
the
body.
crystal in your satchel and drop the body so I can get it. That's all I
Alright,
care
fine,
about.
fine. Okay, so I am going to remove the crystal.
Well, it's
from
not
the-
your turn yet. That's just what
Oh,
she,
it's not my
she was just.
okay.
She was just. She ran up and she
'cause
shouted.
I have the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
And actually, okay, so that was her thing. Her action. She will dash, and then she'll run past you and she'll say like, "Let's go," because she'll action surge. And so first, big guy gets a swipe at her, and that is a 3 plus 8, so that does not hit her. So she runs over here, does a dash, action surges, and she'll shoot him with her crossbow again.
Okay.
That is a 6 plus 8. That is a 14. That will not hit him, but it's sort of twing,
Okay.
lands behind him and gets his attention.
Okay.
It's at this point that you hear a huffing and puffing.
There he is.
Nice of you to join us.
As Karnov has just reached the scene 5 turns later.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. It's at this point that the land shark moves forward, and he's going to swipe at you, Flint, since you're in his way.
Okay.
So your armor class is currently 16. Let's see what he does. That is a 17 to hit.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Okay, so that is...
That's not good.
let's see.
Hold on, did he just re-roll?
No, he rolled a second time.
Yeah, so Flint, you take 32 points of piercing damage
Okay, alright, I'm on the ground again.
Wow.
as he snaps at you. And you just watch as the land shark bites into Flint with these massive jaws, and then just chucks him unconscious on the ground and begins making his warpath over to her.
Wow, that was almost the point of no return, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. This is a reason why she told you guys don't engage him.
Who shot first?
Going near that.
Who shot first?
She said she'd engage him. She told you guys not to do it.
Well, this is why I ain't going nowhere near that guy.
Okay.
So hold on. Where are my negative hit points at then? I'm at negative what?
So you took like 34. So you would have gone to like negative 11, but that's fine. You needed to go to negative 24, and
I know.
you're fine.
I'm just making sure I got track of it so that when I help's regenerating, I kind of get an idea.
Yeah. So you're good. You're just at 0.
I'm just, actually, not dead.
So the gnome's dead and Flint's knocked out. So Flint, roll me a death saving throw.
Hold on. I have to roll again.
Yeah.
6.
6. That is 1 fail.
Hold on. There's no modifier to that, right?
There's nothing for a death save. It's just a straight d20.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 1 fail.
Okay.
It is Ori's turn. He will sort of run up and sort of just like defend your corpse from the land shark should he turn around, but he doesn't want to engage it otherwise. Merritt, it is up to it's your turn.
Guess who's finally taking that goblin corpse?
Okay, so you run up to the gnome corpse. In his hand, he has a blue crystal. He's wearing his little outfit, and he's got a bag at his side.
I take both the crystal and the bag.
Okay, you have the crystal and the bag.
Do I have time to hide in shadows?
Yeah, I'll say it was your action to pilfer through his stuff, and then it's a bonus action to try and hide.
So I have a bag. I have in my possession the bag and a crystal.
Yeah, you just write in your inventory gnome's bag and train crystal.
Gnome's bag, train juice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
All right, let's roll a thingamabobble. Wow, my luck has run out. I just rolled a 7.
Okay, good to know. As you then, I guess, dart back over behind this corner.
Yeah. That's the lowest roll I've rolled all game is a 7.
All right, Alexandros, it is your turn.
Okay, I can still see. Can I still see the street shark?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You're just gonna call it that now, huh?
I'm just gonna keep changing the name.
You can get like right there, and you can just see like its butt, basically.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it in the behind.
Okay, go for it.
Crossbow.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just roll. 15.
15 is a miss. Is that with the modifier?
That's with the modifier.
Okay, that's a miss. 17 is the magic number. So you run up and you fire, and you just miss his butt as it wiggles away.
Okay.
It is now Deborah's turn, and she will stab at him twice and then book it.
Please.
That is a 17, so that is 1 hit. She will stab him again. That is a 13. That one won't hit. So
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
she will do a nice 8 damage to him. And then she will try running over here on the track. He will get a swipe at her as she runs away. And that is an 11, and that will miss. So, God, he is rolling for crap. Except when it's against Flint.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Yeah, I've been rolling low for everybody. I've been rolling like nothing but 3s. But anyway. So she gets over here, she's on the track, and it's at this point that you guys can see a train showing up again. It is Karnov's turn, and he will run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, and he'll just sort of stand there and be amazed as he sees a dead gnome a knocked out Flint, and some big scaly butt walking by, and he realized that he really missed something. And that'll be the end of his turn. It is now the creature's turn. He's gonna go after her again.
Is this where I think it's gonna lead?
Okay, so he rolls a 17. That misses her. Her magic number is 18.
Wow.
Yeah, she is speedy as hell.
Or you just really like this NPC you rolled up.
I could send you the stats. Her armor class is 18. She has +5 dexterity, studded leather, and she's a defense fighter. So
Yeah, you spent a lot of time rolling this character up.
yeah, and so he snaps at her, and she dodges out of the way again. It is the gnome's turn, but the gnome is dead. Flint.
I have been known.
Roll me. Actually, also, Alexandros, on your last turn, you could have, if you wanted to, bonus action to either heal or spare the dying Flint.
Oh, okay. Could I retroactive spare the dying?
Yeah, sure. That's like nothing. So Flint, you don't have to roll a death saving throw.
Oh, wait, I already rolled one.
Well, you don't. What was it?
The one that wasn't good.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, but now it's fine. You're asleep.
Okay.
You sleep.
Okay. I slumber now.
Ori is still just sort of standing there, and he doesn't really know what to do, as he thinks Deborah pretty much has it. Merritt, it is your turn.
Alright.
You notice, Merritt, that fucking Karnov has just shown up and is huffing and puffing.
Oi! Well, since this is Karnov's mess he got us in, I'm gonna give him the train crystal.
Okay, so you walk up and you hand him the crystal, and he just sort of takes it and he looks at it and he's like, okay.
He has all the MacGuffins.
He has all the MacGuffins. Yeah, he does have the other MacGuffin.
And I'm also gonna use my next thing to just look and see what's in this bag. So you can get anything that can get us out of, So what's in this bag?
So you open it, and you put your hand in, and the hand is like an infinite abyss. And you're just reaching in, and you don't know what's in here. You're just like like you put like your whole arm in here.
Is this a bag of holding?
Roll an Arcana check.
I rolled a 20.
It is a bag of holding.
I got a rock.
So the way
Died.
So you know the way bags of holding work is that basically you just like imagine the thing, and that's in there, and then you can pull it out.
So I know this gnome had some sort of magic missile staff.
He did have a wand that he shot you with.
Yeah. So I am going to take that wand out of that bag.
You pull out a wand of magic missiles. There you go. It is currently spent, but you recognize it as the thing he shot you to hell with. And yeah, that is it. So
All right.
you now own a bag of holding that had a wand of magic missile and other things, but you don't know what those things are.
Oh, I can do things with this bag. I can do interesting things with this bag.
You can do interesting things with a bag of holding.
I'm not going to do anything interesting with this bag just yet.
So it is at this point that Deborah will stab at the guy. That is a 12 plus 8. That'll hit. And that is a 13 plus 8. That'll also hit. So she does 7 plus 11, 18. Dang. So she stabs at him twice, and then she'll start to book it. And he will snap at her as she runs. And that is a 10, that will hit. It's an 18. And this is gonna be nasty. Okay, so that is a 9 plus 7, so that's 16 plus 5. That's 31 plus 31 plus what is it? Hold on. 31 plus 4. So she takes 35 points of piercing damage as he snaps away at her back, and you can see he sort of tears away some of her leather, and some of her skin is exposed as she's running away, and she's bleeding out her back. And she's now limping as she runs. It's Karnov's turn, and he looks at you, Merritt, and he says, "I know what that bag is. I think I can use that wand a little bit better."
Can I hand him the wand, or can you take the wand from him? I will give him the wand if he wants it.
Yeah, he'll reach out for it.
I hand him the wand.
He's like, "Thank you. This should be as a token of our friendship."
Yes, friendship.
And it's at this point you all hear as this piece goes. So, let's see if it rolls this dexterity saving throw. Let's see if it's
what?
Against the goddamn train.
I want to see the damage
train.
I want to see the damage roll on the train. Damage roll.
All right. Well, it rolls a 5, so it completely fails. Let's see how much I. Oh god.
I want to see how much damage.
Okay, here we go.
Roll. I can roll a D100.
Actually, no. Hold on. This will be more entertaining.
Oh, you have one of those balls? They're just like a number thing.
No, I just have a lot of dice. Let me just.
I want to know.
Yeah, this is fun. This will be good.
No.
Will it be 2 digits or 3?
I mean, it's only a subway. It's not that fast, but it's still pretty nasty.
Subways are fast.
So bad.
Well, it's a fantasy subway. It's a minecart.
Still fast.
Going faster than 0.
Hey, it's
right.
killed me enough times in Donkey Kong Country, so...
Alright, so that's 19, 20, 27, 29, and then we do that again.
Wow.
29, oh my god, okay, so 39, 51, 63, 72, plus 6, 78. He takes 78 points of bludgeoning damage. He had 13 left.
So he's like shark stew, right?
There aren't even any remains. You just hear a crunch and a slide, and you see a stream of blood, and that is it. It has been carried off. Can we
have killed the street? We killed the street man?
What?
We led him to his death.
He needed to make his train.
No ticket.
And so, congrats, guys. You defeated a boulet.
Defeated.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what they're called?
A bullet or a boulet?
Touche
boulet.
boulet.
We've dodged a boulet.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Unfortunately, he didn't.
The puns are strong with this one.
So, congrats, guys, on this wacky, wild, crazy encounter.
That was a wild
That had a lot of twists and turns.
So,
the twist.
What's a twist?
what's we doing now?
So, at this point, Deborah staggers up to you guys, and she's really bloody, and she's really, like, her whole, like, back is, like, missing. Like, that whole piece of studded armor has just been ripped off of her. And she walks up to Karnov, and she just grabs him by the throat, and she says, "What the fuck happened?"
Alexandris, she saved us. Why not you, use some of your nice magic to, help her out?
Question.
Not Karnov.
Question.
Yeah.
Flint. Does he have that ability to save him?
Oh shit, he's still on the ground.
I'm asleep.
Like
Yeah.
I spared the dying, but I don't know if
Right.
he's able to like heal himself.
You missed
He
this
can't
whole
heal
thing.
himself. The whole the second wind thing is a once per short rest, so he can't do it
Okay.
again.
Because
So you missed this dying. Wow.
no, I
Took
say
me
I spared the dying for him. He should be fine.
No. He missed the thing.
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
said.
Yeah,
Flint was
I didn't see the
Flint was asleep while the street
Ah.
shark went splat.
Yeah.
Which is good because we've eaten them instead.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
All
I
different
only-
types of shark.
Okay. I only have one magic spell left, so I'll save Deborah. It's just that he'll be asleep for a good portion.
We'll drag
Yeah,
him.
you can
Yeah.
actually. I'll say you can do a medicine check as a cleric and try to bring him
Ooh.
up. Try to bring him up to 1 health just by like giving him some herbs and stuff.
Ooh, and I'm proficient in medicine.
Yes.
Okay, can I do the spell and the medicine check?
Which spell are you doing?
For her, I guess you're gonna do. Let me just see. I guess cure wounds.
Yeah, that's your best.
Yeah, so
So that-
cure wounds for Deborah.
So that'll be a D8 plus 4.
Okay, so D8. 6.
Okay. Is that with the plus 4 or is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's up to 21.
And then I have to do a medicine check, right?
Yep.
And that's a D20.
Indeed.
Okay, so it is 20 plus 6 for medicine, and then do I do
Oh, you
a
got
wisdom
a nat
as well?
20?
Yeah,
No,
I got a
it's
nat.
just- Yeah, so you bring Flint back real easy. You just sort of you sort of see like the wounds that were sort of like bit into him, and you just sort of put some gauze over it. You put some little berries in his mouth, and he just snaps back up. Flint, you're back up. You have 1 hit point.
Oh. Okay.
You wake up and you see basically everyone huddled. Karnov has returned. He wasn't there when you knocked out.
Ah.
And Deborah looks incredibly messed up. And everyone... Oh, God. Well, I don't need that camera anymore anyway.
It is an
that
X
helped.
camera.
No, I mean, I still need it, but I don't need it for tonight, probably. So, I'm erasing the battlefield here.
What?
But yeah, so as you heal Deborah, too, she calms down a little bit. She's like, all right. Thank you.
Karnov is a jackass, but we need him for things.
And she lets go.
We'll deal with him, not you.
And she says,
We like you, but we'll deal.
okay, fair enough. We got the job done. That's all that's important.
We did.
Do you mind? And she looks at the gnome's body, and she's like, crossbow to the face.
Aye.
This is a
That's
bit obvious.
Better than a punch to the face or a pile drive to the face.
Can we get rid of this evidence in any way? Does anyone have, a spell to incinerate a body?
Fire.
I'm out of spells.
Karnov sort of raises his hand and is like, if you're willing to be patient.
Sure. You have
Um,
some sort of cantrip. He has some sort of cantrip. that
He can keep casting Firebolt until this gnome roasts.
How about you just dump the body in the mosh?
Well, we need to make it unrecognizable first. We don't want any of his friends to know which gnome this is we killed.
What gnomes are gonna show up at the mosh?
He's like, all right.
Gnomes. We don't have
Deborah
any
says-
marks.
Anybody can find a dead body in the underground, in the inner city.
So Deborah shakes her head and she takes the body of the gnome and she pulls out the bolt, gives it back to you, Alexandros. And she walks over and she waits by the other train tracks and you hear dung 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 and she throws it in front of the oncoming train again. Zoom!
Yeah, that'll do.
And the body of the gnome is no more.
That was what I was planning on before I got knocked out.
sure it was, I snapped.
I told you that's what I was planning to do. It's not my fault the thing attacked me before I could do it.
This is true. She nods and she's like, matters not anymore. The job is done. Do you have the crystal?
Nice.
And Karnov just sort of shakes it. He's like, very good. Follow me. There are tunnels. We can take them to the Undercity.
Aye.
Oh, aye.
So she sort of
Hey.
limps forward. She's like, let's go. I'd like everyone to roll me some stealth checks as you are making your way through, and she warns you all.
Definitely.
Make my way down.
All right.
Yeah, actually, Flit, you have to roll at disadvantage.
Well, I have a 1.
All right.
I got a 15.
Hold on. I have a modifier of 1 for stealth.
Yeah, so you have +1, but you have to roll at disadvantage.
Oh.
All right. I have a 19. That's a 12 roll plus my 7.
Okay, so
plus-
Karnov and Ori fail their stealth checks.
I have a
Or is it
15 versus a 12, so I gotta take the 12.
Yeah, so you got a 13. That's actually a success. That is the number.
Shocking.
What did you get?
Me?
Yeah,
I got 15.
15. Okay, so you guys are fine. You're able to sort of just like copy Deborah's stealthy pace as she moves forward. And it takes you guys about the better part of like an hour, probably actually closer to like 2-3 hours. It's well into the night probably at this point. It's probably like it's like 2 in the morning right now because you guys got on the train at like 11. And so you make your way through a tunnel and you come out on like the northern end of the Undercity. So now you're seeing once again this sort of flotsam subterranean lake ground from a different angle. And she walks over and she just says, it's probably best if we don't give all the details to the queen. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yar.
And Ori nods his head and Karnov says, that's fair.
We'll let you lead the story.
Fair enough. So she will hobble along, and she will walk up once again to that door that goes into like the cliffside where the queen's little domain was. She knocks on the door a certain amount of times, and the door opens. She walks you by the same guards who look at you, and the ones that laughed at you before when Ori was glowing. Now seeing you guys all beaten to shit, and like Deborah also messed up. They laugh even harder, but they're trying to stifle it. They walk you back into the queen's chamber, and Deborah is just like showing the crystal to people, anyone who's like would say anything, and they just let you guys go. So you walk into the same room where the queen is, where you met the queen, and she's there. Her 2 gorilla pets are still sort of flanking by the pillars. And behind her, she has on a chain a drow man. He's shirtless, just with a loincloth, and he's in manacles. He's got like a collar, and she has a chain that goes from his collar down in her grasp. She's sort of just twirling the chain in her hand. And she says, "Oh, you return." And she reaches out her hand. Deborah walks over, places it in her hand. She looks at it. She yanks the chain. And she makes that noise. But no. She yanks the chain, and the drow man sort of like bends down, and she says something to him. You should withdraw. And he sort of takes it in his hands, and his eyes glow for a second. And he turns to her, and he nods. And then she takes it back. And she ushers to another guard, and she says, "Take this to our gnome." He wands away. So then she turns back to you all. She's like, "You've done well. Deborah, you get your promotion. As for the rest of you, I believe you have your rewards."
Aye.
And she snaps her fingers, and some more drow men come up to you. And so to each one of you, they hand you guys a card. and it's sort of it's like a little piece of parchment, but it's in a little wooden box with a glass case, and you can read it, and it says the City of Alaman, Bureau of Transit, Lifetime Unlimited Pass. And there's a number. So you guys all now have transit passes, and you can add that to your inventory. Every one of you gets one. And I believe there was a little more sweetness. And then the Drow male gives all of you individually a little satchel of 12 gold, or 20 gold, sorry, a piece.
All right.
So, there you go. And then Ori also gets the 20 gold. Alright. He says, "This is excellent. Now we can move forward with our further plans." So, Deborah, I know you have more jobs, and now you're the overseer. You don't have to get in the muck if you don't want. And Deborah bows her head. Just, "Thank you, my queen." And so the queen turns to you all, and she says, "Well then, you're free to go. If you'd like to keep working for my organization, you can ask Deborah. She has the jobs now."
Aye.
Gladly.
Cool.
And she just sort of shoos you off.
All right.
I've never felt so flattered to be shooed before.
We should keep an eye on jobs from her.
Yes.
She has the kind of things I like in terms of work. None of that goody crap with any princesses and amulets and whatever. Just nice down and dirty work. That's why I came to this jungle.
Do you say this all out loud?
To these two guys, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
We're out the door.
Yeah, but you walked out and you're saying this, and Deborah is like right there.
Well, I'm not saying anything negative towards her.
No, I'm just roll me a stealth check really quick.
Remember,
Damn it, Merritt.
well, I rolled a 12 plus my 7 advantage. So
Well, she rolled a natural 1, so it doesn't matter anyway. False
Yeah.
alarm. False alarm. She's so like, she's still sort of staggering from her wound, and she can, she's just been promoted, so she's probably thinking about other things. And she walks over, and she's sort of like off into like a little office area. So she turns to all of you, and she says, "Well, that was an unconventional way to go about it, but
Aye.
you've proven capable. So yes, as she said, if you want more work, you just come to me.
Aye.
You're free to go. You're free to stay." And she, well, not until sunrise at least. And she walks over into her office, opens it, and goes behind it.
All right.
So,
So,
as I was saying, and I continue on this monologue about bullshit that I'm not going to bore you with. He just talks your ear off for the next, I don't know how long.
okay, very good. And what would you guys like to do now? You're currently in the Undercity.
And now free to go anywhere.
You can now travel the entire city, fast travel, free of charge.
Yeah. I think we gotta rest, like...
Is there anywhere in this Undercity where we can rest immediately?
There is a tavern where you met the lady who rides the giant spider. You could go there. You could also, I mean, you're only about like an hour's walk from the Dragon's Dungeon because it's
Where we have a room, yeah.
yeah, the Undercity
Yeah.
is just like
Right.
under the tunnels.
How about we go back there and rest? Does anybody...
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
if we go
that's
back
good.
there, do a long rest. I think that's a good way to assess things.
Yeah,
Plus,
I need my magic back.
there might be new jobs posted on the board, Folio.
I don't know. Do we really need that board anymore?
I mean,
Yeah.
they're jobs.
Yeah, but we have an inn with somebody who's potentially will pay us more.
But we have an inn with somebody in the Undercity, but there's other parts of the city that...
There's so many
be
more
good.
parts of the city that you may or may not find even greater wealths or treasures or something like that. I mean, yes,
I'm
obviously.
a thief, bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we
I'm saying
can't
this
rest
not-
on Deborah, especially when almost tried
I'm
to hurt
saying
her
this
all
to
the
you,
time.
to your character, Evan, not to you. My character is getting antsy and angry at this thing. Let's just sleep on it.
Yeah, let's sleep on it.
Sleep on it.
Okay, so you guys all make your way back to the dragon's dungeon. Your way is uneventful, although hanging outside the sort of like area, like the big tunnel that leads into the Undercity, where you were accosted by the goblin boys, you see hanging above you a pair of goblin feet, and then a face looks down and goes, "Bleh!" and he runs away.
Keep
We
walking,
need to kill that
Gabby.
goblin eventually, by the way.
What?
We're going to kill that goblin again, by the way. Eventually. One of these days, we're gonna shoot him with a bow and just...
So you make your way downtown, first side of the city. Da 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 da.
You know, we could totally make that goblin an informant if we really wanted to pressure him into doing it.
That's even better than killing him.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Like clear water.
Is
Next time.
that- all right,
To be continued.
He's watching us, so...
we'll put a pin in that.
Well, we will see him again. He's interested in us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you make your way back downtown. You pass by the same vagrant who's usually sort of shaking in his little huddled position, but now he's just walking the streets and he's still chewing his fingers. And he looks at you and he's like, "Hey guys, are your brains okay?"
Super.
"That's good. You want to hold on to your brain." He keeps walking.
When he says brains, does he actually mean our brains?
He's a crazy man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm wondering if he means something else.
Let's keep walking and not find out.
I'm still walking. I'm just thinking about it because we see him everywhere.
Yeah.
He is a frequent vagrant of the tunnels, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you make your way back to the Dragon's Dungeon. It's pretty barren in the tavern because it's 3 a.m. So there's nobody really there except for like one drunk guy, sort of slumped over.
Is our bartender pal there?
Yeah, he's there.
Mm.
Good old slick back hair,
Yeah.
mutton chops into a mustache. He's there, shining glasses.
Well, I reach into my cloak and I hand him a potato.
He's like, "We take gold here, sir."
Yeah. In the morning.
You now have 14 potatoes. Hang on to those. They could be useful.
Yeah, wait. How many of those potatoes did you give back to her? How many did you?
I gave them back. I just took like
You took
one.
one. You took one
You
potato.
kept one.
You took a potato out of my bag of holding and then just gave it to him?
I didn't put anything in your bag of holding. This is all my potatoes.
Well, where'd you get this
Shit.
potato from?
All
His
right.
robe. You took
Yes.
one.
You all make your way back, and you long rest, and you rest so well that you all level up. Level 3.
Yay! Now what happened?
Ooh, now I have a decision to make.
Now we have decisions to make.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay. Hold on. I
So,
gotta go to the fighters section here.
Ooh. And I have thought about this too.
Very good.
I haven't.
Yeah, Evan. There's also more options if other books and unearthed arcana if you don't like the ones in there.
Let me look here. It's really
But,
it's really all dependent on my class, right?
Yeah. So when you hit level 3 for a lot of classes, that's when you like pick your archetype.
Okay.
So as a fighter, you can choose to be a champion, battle master, or eldritch knight. Although I don't know if you're intelligent enough to be an eldritch knight. I mean, stat-wise,
Shade.
not like you yourself, Evan.
Shade.
Although I don't know. If you're interested, there's also the Samurai, the Cavalier, and those are also in the book, in a different book. There's also they just released the Brute, which kind of just does nothing but more damage. But hey. So yeah, I get it's also 8 p.m. So we can either end the stream here. This is probably a good stopping point, and then unless you guys need any help going through the level up, if you think that'll be interesting for the stream, that's up to you.
I would, just because I'm here
We'll do.
right now.
Yeah, I would need because I've not done it. ever.
Okay, so now this is the end of the stream of part of the campaign, but here's the bonus stream where we all level up and get to level 3.
Cool.
So
Hurrah!
Cool.
So,
all right.
Let me see here. So
let me update all your guys' max, because I think we're just doing the averages instead of rolling here.
Alright, I have to make some changes to my PDF that now has just scribbles and doodles all over it.
Yeah, okay. Merit, what's your constitution modifier?
+2.
+2, so you get 7 more health, so now your max health is 24. And actually, I believe that is the same with Ori. He's now at 24.
Where is my insert whatchamacallit on my thingamabob?
And then, okay, let's see. So, Karnov has...
Insert. Evan, or anyway, do you know how to insert stuff into PDF? Edit PDF. Well, that will
yeah, a $200
So
software.
he goes up also 6. She's up.
You
and then-
literally you have to pay $200 for Adobe Acrobat.
All right, and then Flint.
No, I've done it before.
You get 10 more max HP, so now you're up to 34 as your max.
Who was that? Oh, for
That's
me,
you.
34.
You. 34 is your new max.
Woo!
At level 3. So, now I gotta my own player's handbook.
24.
So, Alexandros, I think actually cleric level 3 is pretty easy. I think you just get more spells at this point.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can cast. So now you have 4 level 1 spell slots instead of 3.
24.
And
Okay.
now,
So 4.
and now you have and now you have 2 second level spell slots.
Okay. 2 second levels, so 2.
So now you can cast higher level spells.
Okay.
And then actually, let me be right back. I need to get the grave book because you're special. Be right back.
I'm special.
Yeah. Alright, so D&D character generator, whatchamacallit. I want to get the thing that I ran my thing through so I can do the thing.
Okay, so let me look up the grave.
Grave
Cleric.
Rogue.
Okay, so over in your spell
Okay.
list area, Justin,
Yeah.
where it says second level and
Yeah.
like prepare spells.
Like 2.
Yeah, under the 2. For the first line under 2, write gentle repose,
Gentle repose.
and then right under that ray of enfeeblement.
Ray of enfeeblement. Okay.
Yeah, and then click the little circles next to those. Those are your domain spells, so they're always prepared.
Okay.
And then, the only thing else that's left is that now you have access to all of the level 2 cleric spells. So if you open up your player's handbook and go to like, what is it, page, page 207, you can see that you have access to all the spells that say second level. So you have Aid, Augury, Blindness, Calm Emotions, Continual Flame, Enhance Ability, Find Traps, Hold Person.
It's 207?
Yeah, page 207.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you get. You get a bunch of spells. So, Merit, you get to decide your archetype
Alright,
as a rogue.
So I have thought about this since Christmas. I'm going to be playing
Also, your Arcane Trickster, good fit.
Arcane Trickster, yeah.
Your sneak attack also goes up by 1d6. So it used to be 1d6, now it's 2d6.
Alright,
So
let me
sneak
just
attack is
fix
stronger.
So my where do I put my sneak attack on the thing with bubble?
You can put it anywhere. That's sort of just an ability. I like to put it under my attack, the little box that's underneath the weapons. But
so I have attacks. I have my dagger, my short sword. I put it under there.
Yeah, put it under there. Just put like sneak attack 2d6.
All right, let me just figure out how I can edit this dang PDF.
Yeah.
Away with the thing.
So yeah. So if you're an arcane trickster,
Alright,
you now
so-
can cast spells.
So sneak attack, and it's 2d8,
D6. It's a D6.
2d6 fair cup. Post.
Yep. So Evan,
Yeah.
what are you liking for your fighter? You can be.
So I'm seeing in the book Champion, Battlemaster, and Eldritch, and I'm noticing that there's a lot of rich options going on here under Battlemaster.
Yeah, Battlemaster's pretty good.
Battlemaster's great.
So let me just see here. It looks like if I were to pick that,
You get like basically extra like abilities that you can add to your attacks to make them stronger.
I could add. So I got all these different maneuvers that get listed, so I get to pick 3 of them, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then I also pick a.
You get superiority dice to spend on it.
Okay, and then there's also this Student of War perk where I gain proficiency in one type of artisan tool.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, where would I find those, and how would I best select one?
Artisan tool, equipment section. There we go. It is page 154.
Alright, so I'm gonna dog you. So I'm probably gonna go with Battlemaster, honestly, just because it seems like there's a lot of nice options going on there.
It's a good choice.
134.
It is.
134 has all the artisan tools. There's alchemist, brewers, calligraphy, carpenter, cartographer, cobbler, cook, glassblower, jeweler, leatherworker, mason, painter, potter, smith, tinker, weaver, and woodcarver.
All right.
I'm looking at a hermit page right now.
On page 154?
Oh, 54.
Yeah, sorry, 50. 154.
I see him.
Dexterity is 16. Constitution.
So many spells.
Yeah.
It's 13.
And now
Intelligence is 12, 13.
and now Merritt gets spells. That's great. Now we have more headaches to deal with. All right.
Yeah, now you have me to deal with spells.
Okay, so now on your spell page, you get 3 cantrips. So
I have also decided the cantrips already.
all right, so you get Mage Hand and 2 others from the Wizard list.
Yep. I want to make sure that I got the 2 that I wanted right. Let me look through the cantrips. So I know one of them is Prestidigitation. I want that one.
That's a good one. It's it's like the most flexible spell in the game.
Yeah. So where are the list of cantrips? Let me find those.
Here, actually, I can send you a list online.
I had them somewhere. I had it all down in my little notebook of all the cantrips. I was looking through them. Wizard spells. Okay, I found them. All right. So, what is your recommendation for a good cantrip for an arcane trickster?
For an arcane trickster, let's look at my bits of it. So the good thing is that you can choose any 2. Usually, arcane tricksters are kind of restricted to just like illusion, but for your 2 cantrips, you can just choose anything. So if you want,
because I was thinking minor illusion would be pretty cool.
Minor illusion, yeah, that's pretty good. That's like a good little like make a cat, you can make distractions.
What was the other one?
So automatically, you have to have Mage Hand as one of them. As an arcane trickster, you get Mage Hand,
by me.
and then you get 2 others. So you can have it Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Minor Illusion. That's a solid lineup. If you want like a damage cantrip, you could also do like Firebolts, Ray of Frost, Chill Touch.
I'm not gonna be the guy who does much of the magic fighty thing.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do it with. I'm gonna go with. I think that the trio of Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, and Prestidigitation are like the standard
Yep,
set.
that
things
is-
that Arcane Trickster has.
That is solid. So, as you start off, you know 3 first-level wizard spells, 2 of which have to be enchantment or illusion spells. So,
Those, huh? Let me see those. Where I have so many tabs open. Uh-oh.
I know that's the thing with wizards, is that there's lots of spells.
So first level. So 2 first level wizards, and they both have to be whatchamacallits?
Illusion or enchantment. So basically list off a spell you're interested in. I'll look it up. I'll tell you if it's okay or not.
Okay. So I know magic missile's an evocation spell. I can't.
You can choose one that's anything. So you can take magic missile if you want, and that's your one. Not a bad choice, 'cause magic missile always hits.
Yeah, magic missile is the standard wizard spell that everybody likes and uses.
Yeah, and it would be a fun irony too if you got like Riddle to shit with it, and then now you can use it.
Hey, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so magic missile is your one spell that is non-illusion.
That's a good one to have.
It's a good one to have. It's always a fallback.
All right. So what I know from playing 3E is color spray is silly.
It's pretty silly.
It's very silly.
Disguise self is not a bad one for a trickster. Let's see what else you got here. I think illusory script might be good. Silent image. I believe sleep might be in enchantment.
Sleep, are you?
And charm. Not charm. Never mind.
I think it would be good to. Is illusory script redundant to prestidigitation?
No.
Okay,
It's more like firm illusory script. Actually, let me find it again, because it might not mean what you think it means. So illusory script isn't that great, but it has its uses. So basically, it's like invisible ink. Like you write on something, and you can give it to someone as a message, and an hour later, it will go away. Or you write on something. You write on something, and you designate creatures who can read it, and so it's like secret messages.
So it's not like the thing that Doctor Who has.
No.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
All right. So
Let's see here. What else?
that's
you got?
necromancy. I can't have that.
Yeah. I have a lot of necromancy spells. So
Well,
that's
that's
fine.
Necromancy. Yeah.
Necromancy.
Let's find spells by school for wizard.
Okay, tell me about Tasha's hideous laughter.
Tasha's hideous laughter. That's a good one. Let me see if it's. I think it's enchantment, so you should probably be okay. Yeah, it's an enchantment. So, you point it at someone, and they make a saving throw. If they fail, they just fall on the ground laughing, and they can't do anything else.
Mine.
Okay. So you got magic missile and Tasha's hideous laughter. You got one more.
All right. All right, so I have a question. So is magic missile a typical thing that an arcane trickster would take, or would featherfall or identify be a better choice?
It's totally up to you.
Right.
You can do identify if you want, but then you can't
All
use
right.
magic missile.
Tell me about puppet.
Puppet.
That is a first level enchantment spell I see on the wiki.
I don't know if that might be Unearthed Arcana, because I don't see it in here, so I don't think I don't think you can take
UA starter spell. I don't know if I can have that. Oh, it's an Unearthed Arcana. I don't know what that is.
that. Like Wizards of the Coast releases like practice playtest material that people can try out.
Oh God.
But it's not in the book, so it's harder to find. So no.
It's a thing you have to pay an extra $30 for. Yeah, I get you.
Basically.
All right. So what is your just so this doesn't keep happening? Wait, two more looky loaves. I want to see these two. That's an evocation spell, and that's an evocation spell. I was looking at Thunderwave and Witch Bolt, but those are. All right. What?
Yep.
Is Grease and it's a conjuration. All right. It's I can have an enchantment or a what now?
Illusion. Illusions, Dad. How you doing there, Evan and Justin?
Good.
Anything else?
I picked my artisan tools. I'm just going in to see what the maneuvers look like.
Okay. And then, Justin, I guess you're free to go if you wish. You're welcome to hang out.
Is it?
You have any questions?
I guess two. So for level 3, all I basically got is new spells. None of my stats have changed.
No. Your stats will change at level 4. Level 3 for spellcasters is kind of You just kind of get your next tier of spells.
Okay.
Basically, every other level is when you get your next tier of spells. So, like, you get level 3 spells at level 5. You get level 4 spells at level 7. And so on. I don't know why they call both things level. It's really confusing, but it is what it is.
Cool.
All right.
And I just think the last thing is, can you send me copies of the Grave domain trait so I could just, like, learn more about, like, that stuff?
Yeah, do you still have the pictures I sent you on Facebook?
Facebook Messenger ended up deleting them.
Oh, really? Okay, shit. Yeah, then
Yeah.
I can probably find them and maybe put them on here or something.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll send them your way.
Thank you.
Yep.
I think I will just head off then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Later.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.
See ya.
All right. So
we should probably find somewhere in the time spot where like we stop playing and start leveling up, just in case people are whatever.
are bored. Yeah.
I'll mark it as like a bonus thing.
Yeah.
So
Go for it.
what's the difference between Silent Image and the Minor Illusion that I already have?
So, that is a good question. I know Minor Illusion is very small. Like, it can only be like 5 feet. Like, it's like a foot tall. You can make like a cat, and like that's it.
Minor Illusion is better if I like make like footprints or something, right?
Yeah, like you could do really small things with Minor Illusion. Silent Image, you can create anything as long as it's no bigger than 15 feet. And but the thing is that it's only visual.
So I mean, me doing that with a you know what, that does sound like something that an arcane trickster would have. So I'll take Silent Image.
Okay, so you have Silent Image, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Magic Missile.
Yeah, although I am still wondering if I should take something that's a little less offensive. But I mean,
It's up to you.
having Magic Missile is all the offense my guy has. But I do know in turn that, you know, hey, I've played bards in the past, and Magic Missile is the spell that I use in my bard over and over again. So yeah, screw it, I'll take it.
All right, that's a solid lineup. And then,
So what other changes do I have to make to my character sheet in terms of my stats and whatnot?
your stats are the same right now. Everyone's stats change at level, like every divisible of 4, like level 4, level 8, level.
All right. So what else changed aside from me having these spells?
So you need to write down your spell DC and your save modifier and your attack modifier. Your save DC is 8 plus 2 plus your intelligence, so that'll be 14.
8 plus 2 plus my intelligence, or just the 14?
That's what the 14 is. It's 8 plus 2 plus 4. Wait, no, because your intelligence modifier is plus 2, right? Okay,
Yes.
so then your DC is 12, and your spell attack is
And
plus
where do
4.
I put that?
And then on the third sheet, where like you can list your spells, up in the top, it should say like ability, spell casting ability, attack bonus, and spell
Hello?
save DC. Hey, can you hear me?
Hello?
Evan, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, well.
Ryan might not be able to hear us.
Okay, he backed out, and here he is again.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you froze and stopped talking. Alright, so I put it on the third. I see it now. It says spell save DC in there.
Put in there 12.
Put in there 12. Just worth a spell save DC, just the numeral 12.
That's 12. That's what it is. Because it's
alright.
The equation to get it is 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier. Your proficiency is 2, and your intelligence modifier is also 2. So it's 8 plus 2 plus 2, so 12.
Alright, I'll just put 12. I don't need to put the rest of that there. And then I just list the spells I got.
Yep, list the spells you got.
Alright.
And then, so since you're an arcane trickster, you can also add your ability as a mage hand ledgerman, so you can do extra stuff with mage hand. Like, that's the arcane trickster's special thing. So,
Ruby.
you can do other things that other people can't normally do with it. You can stow an object that the hand is carrying. You can retrieve an object in a container worn or carried by another creature, so you can pickpocket people with your mage hand.
Can you send me this so I can just stuff it in?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. You can basically just do more stuff with mage hand. You can pickpocket with mage hand. You can move stuff around with mage hand. You can pick locks with mage hand. That's a big one.
And minor illusion is my other cantrip. And then let me get my note out again. So.
And you have 2 spell slots. Got 2.
Well, I'm gonna use both of. No, I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna use these 2 spell slots on for. Are they 2 spell slots among the level 1 spells?
Yeah, and so you have 2. So you have like 2 spells a day, basically.
All right.
And so, yep. Go on.
Oh no, I'm just deleting this. So I found my text box I used to edit this PDF, so I don't have to pay $30 for Adobe Acrobat Reader.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So sneak attack. Let me just put this in the below my daggers and stuff where I have sneak attack. So it's a 2d6 for my sneak attack.
Yep, it is increased.
Chewy.
And damage.
All right. So sneak attack. Sneak attack. I'm not even going to bother centering that, because screw centering stuff.
Okay, and so,
all right,
Evan, how's your fighter looking? What kind of stuff are you grabbing?
So what I'm trying to figure out is, because there's actually a lot of really good moves on here that I almost wish I could do more than 3.
You get more as you level up.
As I level up. So here's the deal. I know for certain I'm gonna do disarming attack and parry.
Good. Yeah.
But I'm compelled by the likes of Commander's Strike and Rally to kind of like goad either surrounding NPCs or other players.
Yep.
Either into increasing their hit points using my superiority dice or something like that.
Yep.
But I'm trying to figure out if I should save to grab one of those and do something more like a precision attack. Because I almost wonder if a precision attack would do mostly similar things to what a parry would do.
So, yeah, let me read these for a second.
Yeah.
I
don't want to be redundant with. I don't want to be redundant with my moveset picks. You know.
Yeah. So what parry does is when you take damage,
it's a counterattack. Yeah.
No, it's not a counterattack. That's riposte.
Oh, okay.
What parry does is it lessens the damage.
I see.
So like you roll your dice, and then like if you get attacked with a sword and you take like 7 damage, you roll your dice and you roll a 6. Now you only take 1 damage.
That's not a bad idea for the way that I've been playing anyway.
It's pretty good, and you add your dexterity modifier to it, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
And then so what precision attack that is basically you add your superiority dice to your d20. So when you make your attack roll, and like, let's say you need, so it's like a d20 and roll like an 11, and like plus, you have like your plus 6, and it's only 17. You need to hit like a 19. Then you can roll your superiority dice. You can bump up your 16 to like a 21 by rolling a 5 on it.
I guess it just depends on, do I want to buff out my momentary thing, or do I want to be more of a team player about it? It's kind of the thing.
It's entirely up to you. And then let's see what is Commander Strike again. When you take the attack action, you can go one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct one of your. Okay. So I will tell you, it's a bit of advice.
Yep.
Commander Strike
Yep.
is probably better at a higher level. Because
okay, so I can hold off on throwing something like that into the mix.
Yeah, just because Commander Strike at this level, you have to give up your own attack and your own bonus action.
Yeah, and that would make me lose out on experience points anyway.
It's good when like when you're a higher level fighter, you can attack multiple times a turn.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
And so then you can sacrifice one of those attacks to let one of your allies attack instead.
Gotcha.
So that's what Commander Strike lets you do.
Okay.
So, but at third level, you have to basically give up your entire turn to give someone else one more.
Nah.
So
Alright, so I will add, for the third one, I'll do precision attack.
Okay, so you got precision and parry, and then what's the third one? Disarming. Good.
Alright. And,
So,
real quick, my artisan tools that I'm adding
Yeah.
are cartographer, cook utensils, and smith tools.
Okay. So you got those. You can now use those.
I can now
Do
use
I
those.
winds up being added to my stuff because of that?
Did you get what?
I get any additional stuff for my thing for doing the Arcane Trickster?
What other stuff to add? Is that you're asking?
I know I get stuff if I an assassin, but do I get anything if I choose to be an Arcane Trickster?
And, stuff with what? You get your spells. That's sort of the big thing. Wait, Evan, is Ryan saying something? Because I can't hear him if he is.
I can't hear him either.
Okay. Oh, and there he goes.
Left.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
All right.
What stuff are you asking about? Because you got spells. That's sort of the arcane
I
tricksters.
was mistaken. I was looking at what the assassin gets when they level up instead of what I get.
Yeah. They get better critical attacks, and they're easier to crit.
And they also get a poison kit.
They can also, they can use poison kits.
Yeah.
This is true.
I thought it just with my character's history that he was did magic stuff.
No, I like it. I think it's a good turn, and it's always good to have more magic in the party.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, and I'll just send you a text write up of all the stuff you can do with Mage Hand.
Cool.
Because you can do quite a bit. And yeah, that is it then.
All right.
So you got
Cool.
You got your spells. You got their spells. I'll help Travis and Leanne level their people up too.
One more thing before we go, we end the stream. So I made a post on Facebook earlier today that I have the awful song "Body Like a Back Road" stuck in my hand,
Why?
stuck in my head, and because it's an awful song and it's an earworm, and now every single 6-syllable phrase is sung to the tune of "Body Like a Back Road" in my head. So over the past hour and a half, I've been thinking Alexander Suffolk, na 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 na, and I don't know the rest of the words of this song. And it's like it's been rattling in my fucking head. It's the worst song of last year.
Great, thanks. I'm so glad it's associated with me now.
I'm glad I'm listening to acid versions of Spirited Away music instead. That's
if it makes you any feel better, my best friend's name also has 6 syllables, so that's also rattling my head.
Are we still streaming, Evan?
We are. I was waiting for you to do a wrap up.
Yeah, I was just going to do that now. So if you're still watching this far, thanks. I hope us leveling up was entertaining for you. If you dropped out, I don't blame you. But we're going to pick it up.
We'll pick up the game and more Knight's Tale talk next time, hopefully.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's just how we start every episode now.
Honestly, I might just listen back to that and be like, no, we gotta leave this in. Come on.
Yeah, we'll just watch 10 minutes of Knight's Tale every start and pick it apart scene by scene. That's how we open. Because that's Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. Heath Ledger in armor. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking